When Officer Malik Jensen walked into the 43rd precinct for the first time, he thought he was living a dream. Fresh uniform, polished badge, and a heart full of purpose. He believed in justice. In truth. In the system. But what he didn't know was this: the system he believed in was rotting from the inside. And before his first year was over, he'd either be destroyed by it or become the reason it finally cracked. Malik Jensen wasn't supposed to be a cop. Raised on the south side of Chicago, most of the cops he saw weren't heroes, they were threats. He watched friends get stopped for no reason. He watched his uncle get beat on the sidewalk. But he also watched a single black officer, Officer Simmons, stand up for his community. Speak truth. De-escalate. That man changed Malik's life. So when Malik joined the academy, it wasn't for a pension or a power trip. It was to be like Simmons, strong, honest, fearless. When he graduated, he was placed in District 43, quiet, low profile, or so they claimed. Malik wanted to protect people. Simple as that. He wanted to make his community feel safe, not watched. He believed in fair arrests, in good paperwork, in earning trust. But from day one, he noticed things. Calls mysteriously dropped. Evidence lockers miscounted. Veteran officers whispering in the hallway. And most of all, a name that kept coming up: Lieutenant Bryce Maddox. Maddox was old school. Decorated. Respected. And feared. He ran the precinct like his personal kingdom. His word was law. And Malik quickly realized something: people didn't question Maddox. They obeyed. It started with a routine traffic stop. Malik and his partner, Officer Diaz, pulled over a sedan that ran a red light. Driver seemed nervous. Malik followed procedure: ID, registration, dashcam rolling. But then Diaz opened the trunk. No cause. No consent. Inside was a briefcase. Stacked with $20 bills. The driver begged. Said it was clean. Said he was on his way to pay employees. Diaz made a call. Minutes later, Maddox arrived. With a single nod, Maddox ordered Malik to write the report as drug suspicion, currency seizure. No arrest. No questions. Just paperwork and silence. That night, Malik couldn't sleep. A week later, Malik noticed the cash never made it to the official ledger. He asked questions. "Don't worry about it, rookie," Diaz said. "Maddox handles that stuff." Another week passed. Malik received a sealed envelope in his locker, $2000. No note. He didn't touch it. The next morning, Maddox pulled him aside. "You're good, Jensen," he said. "Just remember, loyalty's what keeps this place standing. Ask too many questions, and things fall." It wasn't advice. It was a threat. That night, Malik drove to his old neighborhood. He walked to the basketball court where Officer Simmons used to patrol. Where kids once ran to greet a good cop. Now it was empty. And Malik realized he was becoming what he used to fear. He had two choices: bury his conscience, or expose everything. But how do you bring down a man like Maddox? With his network? His reach? You start from the inside. Malik began documenting everything, quietly. He bought a burner phone. Backed up bodycam footage. Took photos of falsified reports. And when the precinct's IT guy, a tired, disillusioned tech named Reggie, overheard Malik double-checking a report, he made a choice. "I've seen what Maddox does," Reggie whispered. "You're not crazy. I'll help." It was risky. Dangerous. But it was a start. Over 6 months, Malik and Reggie built a case. Kickbacks. Payoffs. Illegal seizures. Maddox ran a full-scale criminal enterprise under the badge. They compiled videos. Emails. Secret logs. Even testimony from former officers who left in fear. But they needed someone outside the department, someone who wouldn't fold under pressure. Enter ADA Veronica Haynes. Known for burning dirty cases to the ground. When Malik walked into her office and said, "I have something that might end my career or end corruption in this city," she listened. On a rainy Tuesday morning, federal agents raided District 43. Lieutenant Maddox was arrested on 14 counts: extortion, falsifying evidence, racketeering, and conspiracy. 3 officers turned on him. One tried to run. Over $800,000 in unregistered cash was found in a hidden locker in the precinct basement. Malik watched from a distance. Silent. Tense. He didn't speak to the media. He didn't celebrate. Because heroes don't celebrate cleaning up messes they didn't make. But inside, he knew he'd done something that mattered. Today, Malik still wears the badge. He trains new recruits on ethics, teaches transparency seminars, and spends weekends coaching youth sports. He's not perfect. He still wrestles with the darkness he saw. But his proof that one honest man can crack a corrupt empire wide open. Not with bullets. Not with fists. But with courage and truth.